I don't know if I can hang out with you. I think I might be exhausted. I think if we had a session, I came out there and like we really hung out, we might hurt each other.
Dude, that would be crazy, dude. Because you know me, on the real, you're Jim Breuer, man. And I was 28 or 27 when Half Baked came out, and I had an illegal satellite, and back then illegal satellite, all the channels were just on, so the movies were on a loop, and I would have, dude, I had Half Baked on a loop. I had the Matrix loop. Half Baked was on loop over and over and over. So hanging out with you would be surreal as shit.
Well, we'll do that, and everyone should know this too. By the way, there's a movie, Half Baked 2.
What?
That everyone's. Let me finish. Yes, but everyone's asking me. They're hitting me up on social media and everyone. Here's the deal with Half Baked 2. My agent called me and said, "Do you know about this?" And he sends me the script for Half Baked 2. And I went, did Chappelle do this? Like, I go, find out who's producing this. He goes, I don't know. I go, what? Find out who's making it, who's producing this, who wrote this. The people that wrote the movie have absolutely zero to do with the original Half Baked. And everyone should know that. I'm not saying this movie's not going to be good, but people need to know the people that wrote this movie, that are casting the movie, that are going to put this Half Baked 2 out, have absolutely nothing, zero to do. They were no part of the original Half Baked. And there's nothing to do with Chappelle, nothing to do with anyone. I know one guy, one of the guys from Half Baked is going to do a cameo. When I found out about this, I said, they go, they want to know if you want to do a cameo. I'm like, I'm sure they do. Considering none of us are part of it, I'm sure they do, because unless this movie is belly laughing funny, you know how many people you're going to piss off that are just coming because of the name? And then they realize you had absolutely nothing to do with this movie? And Chappelle's not in it. And like the radio, like, I know if I'm going to go see this, I would make it very clear. And if I didn't know this was cool, like I saw Eddie Murphy, I was really into Eddie Murphy for a long time. And they sold one movie with, he's like, boom, 48 Hours, boom, Beverly Hills Cop. They were like, there was that one contract where they went, you're going to do this movie with Dudley Moore. And it said, Dudley Moore. And Eddie Murphy was in it for like 3 minutes. You know how pissed I was at the end? I was like, don't see that movie. It sucks. They said Eddie Murphy's in it. He's in for like 3 seconds. That's what's going to happen with this Half Baked 2. And here's the thing that drives me nuts. How do you do? That's like making Caddyshack, but you never even were part of any kind of. So, in my opinion, I've not met the writers. I've not met the. I don't know who's making it. It's not the same producers. It's not the same writers. I don't even. They just basically said, "Oh, Half Baked 2, the title will definitely sell," and that's pretty shitty if you ask me. I think money should be handed out if you're going to steal a name or use a name that people are just going to falsely go and buy it. What a cheap way to sell. Just write a funny script. That's my take on Half Baked 2.
Check out the Bruniverse every Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. If you can't wait till then, sign up for Patreon and get it a day early, along with other exclusive content.